A product like this does not exist in Dubai right now. It is named that way because we find the famous Jumeirah Hotel and Resorts as a brand behind it. Why this strip of land is so valuable and so highly desired. Let me introduce you to the stunning 7-bedroom duplex penthouse. We find a limited collection of 6 ultra boutique and iconic ocean mansions. If you are looking for status, for prestige, owning one of those mansions is literally the highest form which you can achieve here in Dubai. Bonjour, hello, welcome back to Deals with Simon. I'm super excited because today we are going to explore Jumeirah Azorah Bay, which happens to be an ultra luxury development from Meraz on Dubai's coastline, Cheywan Beach, La Mer South. We're speaking about a limited collection of 29 exclusive residences, starting from 4 beds all the way up to 7-bedroom duplex penthouse, and as well 6 unique ocean mansions. I wanted to pay close attention and to understand this product in detail because it can literally fulfill wishes. Let's start with the product film. What an iconic development. And before we dive deep into the master plan and the details, let me just introduce you to the overall concept of Jumeirah Azorah Bay. It is named that way because we find the famous Jumeirah Hotel and Resorts as a brand behind it. They are about to manage the whole master development. And that tells a lot. Why? Because Jumeirah is behind the famous iconic landmark of Dubai, Burj Al Arab, as well as the Master Al Arab mansions and the exclusive residences. And worldwide, globally, they have established themselves as one of the most prestigious brands when it comes to managing residentials and resorts. Look, this product is very unique, it is very special. If you're looking for exclusivity, prestige, privacy, and a high status area directly on Dubai's coastline, then this product might be the perfect choice for you. Now we understand the location because I wanted to show you where we are directly on the coastline of Dubai, why this strip of land is so valuable and so highly desired, okay? And after we understood the location, we're jumping directly into each and every aspect of the overall development.
All right, let's have a quick look at Google Maps in order to understand the potential of this exceptional location of Jumeirah Azorah Bay, which we find exactly located over here. So you can see this particular part here, this peninsula is called La Mer South. It is right next to Cheywan Beach and next to Port de la Mer, which is this particular strip of land. And right next to it, we find the famous Nikki Beach, which is positioned on Pearl Jumeirah, okay? And towards the left side, towards more the southern part, we find the infamous Jumeirah Bay / Bulgari Island. And what's the most interesting thing here is that all of these 3 main master developments, they are all crafted by Meraz, okay? And that shows us that the power and the influence of Meraz at this particular area is enormous. And the most important aspect which I'd like to give you is the infrastructure towards downtown Dubai and DIFC, because this is most probably one of the biggest USPs when it comes to the location. We find the D94 here, which is the Jumeirah Road, okay? And we find the D71, the Financial Center Street, which is exactly over here. And these 2 roads are the main importance when it comes to location, because here we find DIFC. This is the financial hubspot of Dubai, and right next to it, as we know, a part of the Burj Khalifa district. This is downtown Dubai, and you can see literally from this particular part here, DIFC and downtown, it takes you roughly 15 minutes plus minus to reach the final destination here on the coastline of Dubai, which is La Mer South. And this is absolutely great because we are speaking about roughly 5 kilometers. The connectivity, the infrastructure is absolutely great. And this is a big USP when it comes to the importance of the location.
13 elite venues. That's what you can find at this particular part of land, 200-300 meters right next to Jumeirah Azurah Bay. And this gives you the lifestyle that you're looking for, basically, right? Because at the end of the day, you can select in between like beach clubs and restaurants, which literally merge into each other. We have Baoli there, we have Sakhalin, Gidano, Kaimana Beach, we have African Queen, we have so many different restaurants, so many nice beach clubs. There's Serene by Gaia as well, right? And this whole collection gives you exactly the lifestyle that you're basically looking for. Let's explore this unique master plan in depth. So first things first, we can see a huge amount of greenery, okay? So the overall idea was to connect and to combine nature, wellness, beach, okay, together with sophistication to create like an ultra prestigious part of Dubai for ultra HNIs and HNIs, okay? Now, 70%, okay, is dedicated to a hotel resort. They divided it basically, and only 30% is literally private residential. It's extremely important in terms of privacy. So let's start with this particular part. We find the 29 exclusive residences in this particular, a very unique building, okay? The architecture alone is absolutely incredible. And we find 6 particular ocean mansions over here. A product like this does not exist in Dubai right now, because what we're speaking about here is a plot size from 42,000 square foot all the way up to 49,000 square foot with the last one, with the corner one, okay? So the land size of these ocean mansions, they are absolutely massive, okay? So if you compare it, for example, with Master Arab, with the ocean mansions, okay, they don't have land. Super important to understand, literally because they are waterfront mansions. Same goes for the Bulgari mansions, okay? Same concept. So the price, which you're going to speak later on, is absolutely justified because of the land size which you're owning. Now, this is the residential part. We're going to dive a little bit deeper in a second. The hotel part, we have the hotel beach access obviously here, okay? These are the hotel pools. This is the hotel itself. And here we have the hotel villas. So just to understand the concept, it is seen for corporate people, for business people who are coming here for 1 or 2 months or 3 months, okay? Who want to stay here longer and they need a prestigious and exclusive resort where they can like relax. This is the overall idea how to create this particular part. Here we will find a restaurant. I cannot disclose yet which restaurant it's going to be, but you can imagine it's going to be absolutely amazing. And again, in terms of the master plan, see this particular part here, what they did is they just not put the residential and the hotel on a normal land. They just carved 2 majestic hills into it. So basically they elevated the whole entrance area, and that's why it is so unique and so prestigious, because I personally have never seen coming in here with the main entrance and going in those kind of rounds all the way up to your exclusive residences. A global benchmark for luxury living. That's what you can find at this particular building. It is a limited collection out of 4, 5, 6-bedroom private residences, as well as 1 stunning, unique 7-bedroom duplex penthouse. The 4 beds are already sold out. That's how much demand for a product like this is already in Dubai's primary real estate market. The 5 beds and the 6 beds, they come as simplexes and duplexes, so different options. And when we're looking at the size to price ratio, the actual value of the product, we're speaking about a very reasonable price, because the average price per square foot here, which you can find, is roughly 8,000 dirhams, okay? The size of the 5-bedroom simplex starts at 11,000 square foot plus. And the prices here is roughly 85, 90, 95 million dirhams. Comparing that to a product like Royal Atlantis, okay, on the Palm Jumeirah, where we find prices per square foot in the resale market now of 10, 12, 15,000 square foot plus, with 5 times the amount of units, because Royal Atlantis was speaking about 150 plus residential units, here it's 29. Do you see that value of the product? Absolutely massive. So it's not only a product which is amazing for you to live in it, okay? It is literally, with a long-term horizon, a great investment as well because of the scarcity and the limitation of the product itself. And now, let me introduce you to the stunning 7-bedroom duplex penthouse, which comes with 47,000 plus square foot and is priced at 500 million dirhams. And if you're even looking for an elevation of what you've seen here, let's shift our attention to the creme de la creme of the overall developments. Here we find a limited collection of 6 ultra boutique and iconic ocean mansions. There is a variety of USPs, but I have to be extremely careful what I can announce in front of the camera, and this is basically a topic for our private consultation. But let me tell you, the overall concept of Jumeirah Azorah Bay cannot be duplicated or replicated anywhere else on Dubai's coastline because of the scarcity of the land. Let's speak about those mansions. First things first, in terms of architecture, they are sculpted into the coast, okay, number one. Number two, they have the highest level of privacy because you basically have only 5 neighbors, okay? And the properties are massive. We're speaking about plot sizes ranging from 42,000 square foot all the way to 49,000 square foot. Let me give you a comparison. Marsa Arab mansions and Bulgari mansions. These are the only 2 comparisons which we actually have in the market. They don't have an actual physical land because they sit more or less on a reclaimed artificial platform, okay? And they're trading in the range of 350 million dirhams already, okay? Especially the Marsa Arab ones. Here, we're speaking about a product with an actual physical land where you can do whatever you want with it. The built-up area of each and every property is roughly 27,000 square foot, G+2. So basically you're having your basement with 7 parkings, your ground floor, first floor, and your second floor, okay? Just imagine the light, natural light coming in through these massive floor-to-ceiling windows. So that's the product. You even can choose out of a signature garden theme because you have 3 different selections of the garden. You can create it exactly the way how you want here. You can put in your infinity pool, okay, overlooking the open ocean. You even have a second pool, a terrace pool. You can create your own gym outdoor if you want. So you have so much space for the garden. This is the overall concept of the ocean mansions. If you're looking for a product which is high in value overall, which can only go up in value because of the scarcity. If you are looking for status, for prestige, owning one of those mansions, it's literally the highest form which you can achieve here in Dubai, okay? Now, the price of them is absolutely reasonable, okay? Because we're speaking about roughly 350 million dirhams. Now, price per square foot on the plot, on the built-up area, this is absolutely reasonable, okay? And if you want to see the interior, if you want to understand what kind of marbles, etc. they're using, just watch this. Incredible. Let me add a final note after this in-depth breakdown of the gorgeous development Jumeirah Azorah Bay. We discovered everything from the concept to the value of the brand Jumeirah, to the private residences, and as well the 6 iconic ocean mansions. And at this particular point, if you feel yourself attracted to this product, if you see yourself living in one of the residences or mansions, or you're looking for an investment in the long run, okay, or like a combination, whatever it might be, this is the perfect time to actually reach out. Just click the link below this particular video, fill out the form, give me some upfront information, the more the better, because this is the way how I can prepare myself for a proper meeting. I will take 45 minutes of my time and I will consult you in the best possible way and give you all the additional information which I cannot disclose in front of the camera. So with that being said, click the link below this particular video, fill out the form. I'll see you on the other side, and I'll see you in Dubai.